Hi, Andres here from Linx Digital. In today's video, we're going to answer some of your most common YouTube ad questions that you ask us in our Facebook group, as well as some of our YouTube ad buyers student group. If you're not in our training program, there's a link below so you can take a look at it. There's also the link to the free YouTube ad buyers group where you can get a lot of these answers that I'm going to cover today answered by YouTube ad experts. So let's get right into it. Ergerd Papa, hope I said your name correctly, Ergerd. He asked the following question. In Facebook ads, we can retarget everyone who watched a specific video ad that we are running in parallel. So basically, I have built a sequence of ads. If they watch ad A, I show them ad B, and so on. Is this possible with Google Ads? Ergerd, thank you so much for your question. So the short answer is yes, you can. Now, the long answer is there are certain things that you need to do prior to setting this up in order for the actual campaign to run or fire properly. All right, so let's dive into my screen and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do this. So you wanna go to Audience Manager, you go to Tools and Settings, okay? Shared Library, Audience Manager, okay? And then we're here. You wanna have the tab, your data segment selected. Here you can do the plus sign. You can go to YouTube users, okay? And this is where you put the name. More importantly, the segment members. And this is essentially where you can do, select basically the video ad, create an audience based off of the video ad that was viewed, right? So here's viewed certain videos as ads. So you wanna select that. And essentially, you're gonna find all the videos, right? So you wanna make sure that you have these videos public so you can see them. If they're not public, then you will not be able to do this strategy, Egbert. So you wanna be careful with it. Here's viewed any video as ad from the channel. So this is if in case you wanna do people that just view the video as ad, this is combining everything. But if you wanna do the certain videos, you can see that in this particular account, we don't have any eligible videos here, but you can copy and paste the URL here, and you should be able to select the videos that were viewed. Once you save, you can go down and save this. The pre-fill, you can select the 30 days, and you should be able to have the audience populate back in this list. Right now, there's actually a feature that's in beta. Not a lot of people know this, but it's called Smart Condition. And it's actually a little bit more accurate in that regard of ensuring that your video ad, let's say video ad A is viewed, you launch another campaign with video ad B, and you select that they need to have seen video ad A. This is not rolled out, it's not publicly available to all accounts. You have to get whitelisted for this. It's called Smart Condition. So ask your Google strategist for that particular feature and to see if you qualify for it. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Let's move on to the next question that we have here. We have Ryan John Collins. So he gave us this question. I've put a video that gets 17% view rate on a keyword campaign, on a placement campaign with extremely targeted videos, and it's getting a 0.79% view rate. It says it's mostly being shown on YouTube site. Anybody experience this and know how to combat the BS? So Ryan, thank you for asking a question. So one of the things that I always kind of ask when people mention the view rates are important to a certain degree, but click-through rates are a little bit more important, right? So it depends, I guess, on what your objectives are, Ryan. In terms of getting rid of the YouTube site, like the youtube.com, there is no way to get rid of that. You can't exclude youtube.com from where your ads are being shown on the display network, correct? So it has to be included, the youtube.com. But you can display everything else, essentially. And I would also consider doing, custom intent campaigns. I know a lot of people think about, keywords very specific, the placements, I want to control which videos my ad is being shown in. So this is just kind of like my advice is don't solely depend on these targeting options because they're usually not the best for scale. So the ones that you want to scale would be broader audiences, stock audiences, affinity, in-market audiences, topics as well. Sometimes they do work well when they do work, and custom intent audiences. So that's my recommendation, but it seems as though the 0.79% is definitely low, but I think it's because it is extremely targeted, and that's part of the reason. So I would go a little bit broader and see if that helps. All right, hope that answered your question there, Ryan. Next question, we have Amit Pancia. He asks how to add tracking template in YouTube campaigns. I'm not able to find the option in campaign settings like search and shopping. Okay, Amit, let's actually take a look together. I can show you here. We're actually looking at the Google Ads editor, so you can do it in the Google Ads campaign. Actually, I'll do both just to show you. But generally, where you can find the tracking template would be on the campaign level. There is a tracking template that we have a standard one that we use. You can reach out to us if you have questions, if you want us to kind of send you our template. We have no issues with that. On the ad group level, right? So what I'm doing here with the Google Ads editor is I'm finding the different levels, right, of the campaign. So ad group level, you can also select it. So this is the ad group level for this specific offer. And here it is, tracking template, URL options. This would be the easiest way for you to do it. Now, if we want to look at inside the campaigns, you will be able to add it. So let me just go, if we're on video, go to settings. And if it's not visible here, you would need to basically add it, right? You have to add it in your columns. So click in columns, tracking template, it would be right here. And then you scroll and there it is. And here you can actually edit and you can modify and add it there. If you add the tracking template on the ad group level, it will supersede what you have on the account level. So like if you have the tracking template on the account level, I don't need to add anything else on the campaign or ad group level, or the ad level for that matter. Hope that answered your question. Let's move on to the next one. So Dev Kumar asks, I have been getting super low CPMs for the last 2 to 3 days, like $3 to $4 for US traffic on YouTube. I know this is poor quality traffic for mobile apps and display networks. What's the approach to get better traffic? I'm running affiliate offers on broad targeting. Okay, Deb, so one of the biggest things that we are doing as of late is we are excluding all mobile apps from our campaigns, okay? In order to combat the mobile apps, you could actually go inside the Google Ads editor. We have a Google Ads editor tutorial. We could actually leave the link up here, so you wanna check that out. And essentially, we wanna do a negative, right? Add negative mobile app, campaign level. Mobile app categories, these are all negative. So you can see all apps. It means your ad will not be displayed on the app, on the mobile app category. And that's simple as that. That's all you have to do. And what else can you do to increase the quality of your traffic? Well, you can also sort by the income brackets. I don't know if you've done the demographic targeting and gone into the household income. Remember, you can exclude the lower 50% of traffic, lower 41 to 50%, exclude unknown, and just leave the top 30% active as an audience signal for your campaign. So that's another recommendation that we can give you today, so you can improve the quality of the traffic that is going to your affiliate offer. Okay, thank you, Deb, for asking the question. All right, let's go to another question here. We have Ryan Collins. He asks, is there any detailed information on adjusting bids at an ad group versus campaign level? For example, which bid does it prioritize? Do you have to increase campaign level TCPA to meet new increased ad group level TCPAs? I have a feeling this might be why some campaigns have stalled and stopped spending. It's a mismatch in target CPAs. Okay, Ryan, this is a great question. There is a lot of concern about the biddings and why certain campaigns stop working. That is why target CPA is not necessarily as automated as a lot of people think, right? Max conversions is more automated than target CPA, but target CPA, you have to constantly monitor your bids and monitor the spend of those specific campaigns. Now, you can do it on the campaign level right away. And if you want to set a bid at the campaign level, let's say in your case, it's $40 cost per conversion. That's your target CPA, target conversion CPA. Then you can basically set out the campaign level. You can also do it on the ad group level. If you do it on the ad group level, your bidding will supersede what you did on the campaign level, okay? I'll repeat that again. If you do it on the ad group level, you increase the bid, you're basically telling Google, go off of this bid that I just changed, okay? You can leave it blank and it'll take the campaign bid that you already decided to use. So you have to mess with the bids if your campaign is not spending its full budget. If it's barely spending, you would have to kind of mess with the bids, increase it by 20, 25%, even 30%, and see if the following day it spends properly. If it doesn't, you continue to increase it, right? Historically, you want to ensure that you have at least over 50 conversions, right? And you have a cost per conversion that you can base your bid off of. So if your bid is in the last 30 days, your cost per conversion, I should say, has been $30, then use that $31 as your target CPA bid. Okay, do it on the ad group level, and that's it. You don't have to mess anything on the campaign level. Just know that you did it on the ad group level, right? If you leave the ad group level blank, like I said, you could just do it on the campaign level. Really up to you. So hopefully that answered your question there about the mismatch with the target CPAs, Ryan. All right, guys, so that is all the questions and all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for bringing in those questions inside our group. Again, if you haven't joined our Facebook, YouTube ad buyers group, there's gonna be a link below in the description. Go ahead and join today. It's free to join. And also, if you're more interested in advanced YouTube ad techniques, strategies, and even a one-on-one call, or I would say a weekly student call with Rafael, who is our senior media buyer here at Linx, then I would strongly recommend you click the link below, take a look at the training program. It's nothing like you've seen before online. It's the ultimate YouTube ads training program, course, however you want to call it, plus some of that mentorship that's weekly. We have student weekly calls where you go live, you can ask any question about your campaigns with our expert media buyer and basically have all of them answered for you, right? And you can learn from your mistakes, you can learn from other people's mistakes, and be a well-rounded, a better advertiser on YouTube. So again, thank you so much for asking all these questions. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, get notified once we drop some more YouTube ad knowledge your way. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.